take one last sip.
Okay. We're allowed to sip on air. It's kind of a vibe. Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Let us know. You'll let us know.
You'll let it. Oh, sorry for moving my mic like that. I just need to get
Absolutely
comfortable because
fine.
I'm hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, yeah. Okay.
So you agree?
At least you said it. Oh, there she is. You know what I mean?
I recorded an online lecture and I started like this yesterday and I ended up like this. And it's now all in HD. Okay.
Is yours on your lap? Yeah.
I've got my no.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
I'm in my bed. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, that's what I mean. So it is on your lap.
No, but I've got a no, it's not. Because I have it.
So do you have a lap desk?
Yes.
Oh.
send you a
Sorry. I
picture.
actually feel like an idiot now.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, now I must look at the
pretty.
pic. Okay, let me have a look.
Send that. Look at that.
Let's see.
There's a cup holder. Ignore the cup holder.
Wow, that is so zhuzh.
I know. I got it at the beginning of the year because I thought I would need it for studying. Don't use it.
What's the slit for? That like kind of slit at the back?
I think that's for my tablet.
It's for your tablet. And do you put your tablet in there often or not really?
I don't have a tablet.
I thought so. I don't know why I said it like that. Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Andy.
I'm Sitara.
And this is Two Freaks Notice. I've realized I forgot to put in the script your space to say the show where. So you're welcome to improvise something.
Okay. Will I remember the line? Okay, let's try. Line? I'm kidding. Okay. Hello. What was the line? Welcome to. Okay.
That's not on the script. Okay.
Okay.
I wish we could help you.
Welcome to Two Freaks Notice, the show where my favorite color is pink. Yours? I'm Sitara.
I'm Andy. And we're Two Freaks Notice.
And I just made a lie.
Yeah, what's your real favorite color? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Like it's like plummy. Plum.
No, that's just my favorite kind of nail polish and lipstick to wear.
And coat. Tomato sauce.
Oh, tomato sauce and mustard. No, it's blue. I like cool colors.
Oh, what's mine?
Yours is yellow.
Completely correct, because I'm quite bright and like a ray of sunshine. That's other people say that. I don't say that about myself.
I've never heard that about you.
How you been?
Oh, I've been fantastic actually. I'm not joking. I'm not hamming it up for the camera because there's a camera.
There is a camera. How cool is that? How cool is that? So this is our first time recording with equal internet connection.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? Is that
Yes, I think that's right. Because guys, you don't know how many times, because we edited out, how many times we lost connection in the last I don't know, 10 recordings.
Yeah.
Agony.
And then it would be like doot 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 doot, and then we reconnect and be like, yo, what was the last thing I said? Okay, cool. So yeah, about me, and then
we must be happy. Acting. Yeah, it's acting completely. No, but
acting.
The joy always came back almost immediately because of what we were saying. It was funny. Anyway, I'm so happy to see you in real time.
I'm so happy we're lost. I'm so happy. For me, this huge feeling that's overwhelming me is a feeling of physical comfort.
Oh,
it's a feeling of physical comfort.
Because you're not on the because you're not on the boat.
Oh, we can't. It's I'm not physically uncomfortable. In the boat, it's an endurance test, of course. But I'm sat on my bed, crouching, blah blah blah. Here, I'm actually on an ergonomic chair. Don't know if you can tell. You can't. I'm looking out a window at green grass, blue sky, and there's actually 2 animals in the room with me.
Ooh.
Yeah. A ragdoll cat, Sitara. Do you know about those?
Duh. Obviously, I know about ragdoll cats. They're bred to be indoors. Thank you.
I only learned about them a couple of weeks ago via TikTok.
Did I not tell you about this? Are you sure?
Was it you? What did you say?
They're
cats and dogs.
Indoors. Yeah.
It was literally you.
Literally on the pod.
This is how I feel when you say stuff like, "Oh, I've practiced my box." No, not box breathing. That was you teaching me journaling or something that was like, I was like,
Yeah.
I told you about that. Oh,
I
your
told you about that in
your
2016.
Pomodoro method.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Anywho, so there's
I
a
don't
random
remember you telling
pact.
me about anyway, sorry. Can I ask you just before we continue, is this gonna be one stream that we upload? So I mustn't say anything inappropriate that we bleep out.
Huh, I don't know.
Yes, I
Let's take
think
it as it
so.
comes. Okay,
Okay, I think
cool.
so.
I
'Cause
I
then,
actually think so too.
because I'm
Because it's
lazy, I don't want to edit.
that's I was gonna say, is that because of that? And then
Yeah.
I was like, don't be unkind.
No, it's full stop. Yes, that's why.
Cool, 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 cool. So housekeeping. No, you're not gonna put the housekeeping sound in.
We could maybe sing them. Or I could I should find them and
You
then
could put the
play
sound
them.
in still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
But we should get a soundboard.
Yeah, we
That's
should
so
get a
obvious
soundboard.
now.
That's so obvious. Write that
That's so
on our
obvious
dream
now.
journal, please.
I will, even though mine is
Thank
so
you.
full at the moment. So I've got that, and I
Oh.
think it's a Labradoodle in the room with me as well. Maybe. Mm,
Ooh.
very cute. Similar hair.
Has it got a weird face?
Bit human-like for me. Yeah, bit
Mm,
human-like. Bit of the eyes, and we've discussed this before. It's when you can see the whites of the eyes. It's like that's a
that's a
man in a
human.
dog's outfit completely.
I was at a
And
dinner
why is
last
he
night.
licking my hand?
Yuck. I was at a dinner last night. Won't say with who because I don't care about them. But
Mhm.
yeah, we were talking about aliens.
Oh, what did you say?
I didn't say anything. It was Savannah Brogneri
she's
who was
she's big in
talking.
the alien
She said
scene.
she read something on Reddit and she was kind of feeding us the story like it was truth, and then we were like, "Oh," and she was like, "No, no, no, I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm saying I was compelled," and she kept on using this word compelled, which I
Compelled.
really liked.
I
I
really
really
like that.
liked. That was
Should
the
we
word of
start
the
using
day.
it?
Yeah.
Let's try. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do it a bit like effortlessly.
Yeah. And
Okay.
like surprise me. Ooh.
Yes. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. I
So
love that.
I am coming to you from Ireland at the moment. So
Wow.
crazy? That is so crazy.
Is that like St. Patty's Day?
It's exactly like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Is the color green there a lot? And it's cold?
So it's a bit chilly.
Chilly?
However,
Chilly
it's
willy?
so lush because it rains so much, obviously.
Mm.
There's grass everywhere. There's no Deval Park dry ground. It's
There's no
grass,
drought.
grass, grass, grass.
Drought. Drought.
There's
Drought.
drought.
Shut up.
Um, there's no drought. There is so much water, free flowing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take the Labradoodle for a walk just now. Don't worry about it. And it's kind of lovely. I was so paranoid, and you guys were patient with me through this. I'm still paranoid. I get very, very anxious about traveling. That's my little thing. So South Africans are allowed to come to Ireland visa free for 90 days, which is amazing as a holiday, which I am here for. And
Yes.
the whole journey, I'm like, I'm going to arrive. And they're going to be like, what? Why did you think that that was the truth? You idiot. Go back to South Africa. And I was like, I have enough money for a ticket, but like, I don't want to spend, to go home immediately. I
Yes.
get to the border patrol. I'm like, I'm shaking. I've got all my documents because I've got,
Oh my God.
I've
Of
got a letter of
course.
invitation.
You're
I've got the proof
legal.
of address. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm legal. I get to the front and I'm like, hi. And then he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm here for a holiday. Cool. About to stamp the book. That's it. That's it. Then he goes, where did you come from? I say, oh, I was in Tahiti. He goes like this, lifts the stamp away from the book. I'm like, oh no. He's like, why did you come here? I was like, what? I was like, oh, because living on a boat. He was like, you're on a boat in Tahiti and you came to Ireland. That's crazy. Stamp. Move along.
Okay, jokester.
Jokester. It's
And
jokester
then you were
vibe.
like, oh, banter. I forgot about banter. It's been so long.
Yes,
Yeah.
completely. The Irish people, they are so friendly. They are so
Oh.
helpful. They are so warm. Dublin is gay, 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 gay. There are flags everywhere.
Wow.
There's a gay spar, the shop.
Would you say it's like Greenpoint?
Greenpoint times a billion. Times a billion.
What?
Yeah. And we went out to a club and I was like, this is the music they're supposed to play because you go out to Pink Candy. Sorry, it's a wonderful place, but the music they play is completely wrong. And you go to this place and it's like, yes, we want to listen to Carly Rae Jepsen. Yes, you want to hear
Oh,
Britney.
wow.
Yes, you want to hear Madonna. Yes, you want to hear.
Gaga?
What did you say to me?
Gaga? Lady Gaga.
Yeah, they didn't play, but
Mm.
it would have really worked if
That
they
might have
had.
been on next if you left. Once you
It,
left, yeah.
once I left completely. No,
Amazing.
you know, what is that?
I know what you mean.
You know,
I know exactly what you mean. Wow, that sounds like a ball. You're having a blast.
I'm having a
You're in
blast.
phase 2 or phase 3. Phase 3 of your trip, maybe.
I think
Chapter
so,
3?
yeah.
Are we
Of
calling
how
it?
many? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, I don't know. But
I
how
know.
many chapters in a book? Endless.
It
Could
could be a
be.
trilogy.
Could be a trilogy, man.
Really. Now you tell me, should we practice looking up there? Because otherwise I'm like this, looking
No, but
down
I'm
on
looking
you.
at my face. I'm looking at my
Your
own
face.
face.
I'm like hyper aware of not looking at my own face.
I'm
I'm like,
trying not to show that my bottom row of teeth and my double chin. That's what I'm constantly on the lookout for.
I
You say
am,
yours?
mine is such a good question. My hair frizzing, which it is already, and that's fine. And then the tape on my headphones being exposed.
Okay, so I was vulnerable and you are making a joke of it. Okay,
Okay, well, sorry,
move on.
can I be vulnerable? It's like, I've been like, I'm like, don't look at yourself, don't be vain, don't be vain. And now I'm like, what a relief. I can just stare at myself because that was Satara's doing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it off? It's like a weight off
It's like,
your shoulders. You can breathe. Box breathe. Okay. I've got some housekeeping. Don't know about you. Kidding, you've been saying. I had
you've
this.
been going on.
Oh, there it is. I've had.
Oh my
Okay, don't fall.
god. This is a gaming chair. Sorry. That was
Please,
actually genuine. That was
please,
actually genuine. Okay.
please.
I just thought surely it
Oh
wouldn't
my god.
rock that far back.
I can't. I don't know the address that you're at. I'll have to call Natalie and
No one
go
does.
and rescue you.
Yeah,
Oh my
she could
god.
do that. You're
Does
right.
she know the address? Have you
Yes, she
sent her
knows
the
the address.
pin? Oh,
Yes, she's
Jesus
been. In
Christ.
fact, she's been.
You must be
But you
careful when
say
you travel.
thank you. Although Ireland is
Mm.
very safe, touch wood. We did nearly get
Mm.
we got threatened with a knife, but that's a different story. You say your housekeeping?
No, you didn't say that to me at all.
I know, it is
You
so
didn't tell
crazy.
me.
So we were waiting for a bus very early in the morning. I think it was like 5:30. And then we were sitting down because it was very cold. We were sitting down in a doorway waiting for the bus because
Are
we were
you
tired.
turning sign?
Yeah, you've noticed. I don't
Mm.
know. I just feel compelled to do that every time I say cold.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Compelled.
You're waiting for a bus?
Compelled. You've
Oh my
forgotten
god.
already. You've forgotten. Okay.
Sorry. Of course I have forgotten. Please continue though.
And then these two people came up, a woman and a man. The man goes to speak to the people standing at the bus stop. The woman comes to us. And it's one of those people where you're like, you know what I mean? Don't talk to me. Please
Yeah.
don't talk to me.
Yes.
Hi girls. Hi. What you doing? Waiting for a
Do the
bus.
accent.
What's Irish? No, I can't. I actually can't.
Are you waiting for the bus?
Oh, there we go. No, I don't think she was Irish, actually. Now that you say that's not ringing. I think she was maybe British.
Oh,
Irish people wouldn't do something like this. Then we were
okay.
like, oh, yeah. And then, just play on your phone. Her. What are you looking at on your phone? Just,
Ooh.
do you want me to knife you? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to knife you? Is that why you've got your phone out? Put it away. We were like, hey. So horrible. It was so horrible.
No. When was this?
This was yesterday. Hey, it's okay.
Oh my god, you
I know,
keeping
it's
stuff from me.
so scary.
Were you like, oh, I'm so scared. I must tell. No, save it for the pod. Is that
I
why
was
you
like,
didn't tell me?
I'm never taking my phone out again.
Shame. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was a crazy morning because we got up at like 3:30 to go to the airport. So it was like,
Oh my god.
I'm just I woke up at 9 today. Oh, what am I like?
Wow. That's
So
Lady Lou.
yeah, Lady Lou. Now you say your thing. Sorry for stealing
Oh,
the attention
no,
hog.
no, 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 no. No, please tell me about it. Almost mugging.
Thank
I
you.
actually woke up at 6:30 today. Because
Impressed.
Savannah arranged for us to go to look for sea glass on Buckoven Beach.
This is
And
the new thing.
it's my new hobby. Thank you, Savannah. So Jane slept over. She slept on the chaise lounge in the bedroom,
Right.
and Barry and I slept in the bed. Don't worry.
She slept in the room with you guys. Why? So weird. You have a lounge.
Okay, here's the thing. Jane and I went to bed early, and Barry
Okay.
is a night owl, so he was gaming in the lounge, so she couldn't sleep in the lounge. That would have been weirder.
Okay.
So I was like, surely Barry just sleeps on the couch in the next room, and Jane sleeps in the bed with me. And then Jane was like, guys, I want to sleep on the couch in the same bedroom as you guys. And we were like,
So that's
okay.
so Jane. I actually
Yeah.
really want that.
She was like slumber party vibes. I love it.
That is quite
She
slumber
woke up
party.
and she was like, I love that. I was like, you were sleeping. What do you mean you love that?
That was amazing. That's quite cute though.
I
That's
love
quite
it. No,
cute.
it was cute. And then Savannah picked us up. She was supposed to pick us up at 7:15.
Oops, what time did you come? Little early, little late. Which one is it?
You know the answer. Past 7:30. And she specifically said, we're getting up early because we need to catch low tide. That's where all the best sea glass is.
Wow, wow. Now, where has the sea glass obsession come from?
I'm not sure. I think she caught the bug, as she said,
From
a few weeks ago. Not from
from
you?
me.
No. She didn't mention your name.
I made like quite an iconic post with sea glass, like
No.
months ago, actually. Maybe you can look. You can literally look. And I like
No.
checked today to be like, did I give the bug? Yeah, I did. Beautiful
No.
glass and pottery mixed together with it. I'm happy to send a link. You guys can look at my
Okay.
Instagram. It's on private at the moment. Don't worry about
Is
it.
it? Oh, T.
Tea.
Okay. Anyway, so at first I was like, okay, this is nice. I'm not really finding anything. And they were like obsessed with it and like, oh my God, a piece of pottery. I was like, that looks like a gray plate that was smashed yesterday from Mr. Price. That's not an ancient piece of pottery. Anyway, whatever. And I was being a bit of a
Brat,
downer.
bitch.
Yeah, a bitch. And then I go off on my own because I'm like, yappy.
That's your
These guys.
vibe. Yeah, that's your vibe.
Solitude. Love it. And I look down, a big piece, big is maybe a bit of an exaggeration, of blue sea glass.
That's rare, right?
Drops mic. That's rare. And I thought, I feel it. I feel good. I feel like I'm winning. They're
I
going to
get
be
it.
jealous.
I
All
get
these
it.
things. Now it's a game, and now I'm in. And I
There's a way
just
I
started.
can win.
Yeah.
There's a way I can make others feel down about it.
Yes, exactly.
I'm in. Okay, I love that. Wow.
I'm uplifted. I'm the prince now, and you're the pauper.
Now, can I say something? The brown glass in a South
Yes.
African context, I would pick it up because it's black label.
What don't you like about beers?
Lots of things. I had a sip of a Guinness yesterday. Don't worry about it. But
No, I was wondering about that. If you lied about having that,
it's just a sip, babe.
okay.
Just a sip. But the thing is, like, it's not like it's not elevated. It's brown glass. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, I feel you. I do feel you. But there are different. We have a chart of like rare glass and like not rare glass.
Oh, do you guys have a
And
different group chat that I'm not privy to?
yeah, we do.
Well, it doesn't seem like it because you guys are still posting in the group chat so much. So, like, what are you saying in there? Because you guys are still posting so much.
Kieran already fought with us yesterday about this.
What did she say? You guys are being a bitch to exclude Andy.
No, to exclude her. She's not part of the group. We have 2 groups without her. I don't want to get into this now.
This is like when we were all living together and I was like, oh, let's make the group chat. Then like months later, I look at the group chat descriptions like Satara, Jane, Sav, and Karen take on the world or something. And I was like, so you had this before and I can go die.
It's because you went away.
We should add Andy. I know it's because I went away. I know. And it's fine. Because I don't want to hear boring stuff like please go buy toilet paper when I'm
Exactly.
Anywho,
Anywho, what were we saying about something?
You're in your sea glass era.
Oh yeah. And then we went to Okja for a coffee and we sorted through all our glass. And there's lots of cyclists around. Sorry,
which is fine with us.
We should actually
fine
leave
with
that.
us.
Yeah.
I'll bleep it out the video as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. I mean, there's so much to say for housekeeping, I must say.
There's so much to say. I mean, you are,
I know. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I really want to share. Okay, I've got one thing. Sorry. When I left French Polynesia, I flew out from Fakarava Airport, and it is very, very small. It was choose your own seat on the plane. It was like, hop on,
Like the labia.
like the labia. Yes, exactly that. When I arrive at the airport, it's pitch black. Pitch black. It's
Load
pitch black.
shedding.
I was like, oh no, yeah, load. Here we go. Here we go. This is why I left this country. Kidding. And the guy doing the tickets it was the same, also the air host, sorry, and also the guy who does the luggage. So a jack of all trades. He has his phone torch out. You're looking at your ticket. Yeah, it's fine. Then shining it on the weight, the scale. Yeah, it's fine. Shining it on your hand luggage. Yeah, it's fine. You can go through there. Pitch black.
Wow.
But I made it out. Thank you so much.
Wait, you never said why the electricity was off.
Didn't
That's
ask.
just the vibe. Okay.
Didn't ask. Yeah, I have no idea.
Private.
Then do you? Okay, I mean, I've only traveled to America for the first time, like in the past few months. You just feel like instantly, I'm a criminal. They're treating me. Treating me like a criminal.
When I go to any store, I think they think I'm uplifting. Yeah. I must do this with my sleeve.
Yeah. And swing my arms.
Yes.
Yeah. So I get to LAX and then I'm like, I've got some time to kill. Also, there's a TMZ store there, which is so weird.
That's so weird.
So weird.
Selling?
I should have looked. I just walked past. Anywho, and I'm like, let me go very lazy. Let me go to the bathroom to freshen up. Thank God I do, because I go to the bathroom, I take my little see-through bag with my deodorant, my toothbrush, whatever.
Yes.
Open it up. I obviously had a panado or something that exploded inside of it. So now everything's covered in a fine white powder. Oh my God. Just before I go through the scanning.
No. No.
Thank God I had a wet wipe. I wipe up.
There's a little, sorry, I watch a lot of those like baggage things where people like smuggle things in. There's a little test they can do on a piece of paper. They just put
Instantly.
that on. So they would have done it and they would have been clear. They would have gone, panado. She's fine. Yeah.
Really? Okay. That is so good to know, actually. That kind of stuff is really good to know. Yeah. Thank you so much. My other thing is I might be a cat person. Might. I'm going to let you know by the end of the week. This cat is so beautiful.
So is my cat. Does it sleep on your bed with you?
It wants to be included. Very much so. It sleeps underneath the bed. It tried to jump on the windowsill and fell down. And it does this.
Isn't that funny?
It was funny. And it does this, and then.
Yes.
I get it. A little bit. I get it a little bit. Let's take it slow, though. Let's take it slow.
I want to give some credit to Natalie, though.
Yeah, no, fully. Yeah. I'm just trying to impress.
Exactly.
I see you want to ask my advice again. Sorry, because you're always doing it off air, but you wanting to do it in front of everyone.
Okay. So I've got a thing called Agony Aunt. And it's where I ask you.
New segment.
It's a new segment in housekeeping. And it's just for today. So I need your help with Instagram. I have fallen off of my personal Instagram, and don't agree with me.
Big time.
But I haven't posted. I hardly post. I post like once every few months. I've been in exhibitions. I haven't shared anything.
Crazy stuff.
I know. And
you want to hire me?
No, I want free advice.
Okay.
So is there some kind of a formula I should be following? Because I think if I approach it as something that's not like attached to me, if it's like, okay, this is like a job. So do I post like, for example, 3 times a week, every day at 9 a.m.?
Completely.
And then is it a video, is it a scroll thing? Is it a, please help me.
Thank you. I don't know, but this is what I'm gauging. Okay. There's also this guy on TikTok who rates your Instagram page. And I've gotten a lot of, not that I'm a big poster, but I find it really interesting to watch. I'm like, oh, that's so true. He'll be like, look, this photo is mainly black, but if you look at your feed's mainly light colors. It looks bad. Delete it. He's quite mean, and people pay him. So but you have a light aesthetic. You know that already. Okay. This is my opinion. Okay. Too many carousels in a row looks messy because then all your little posts have, and it's like, just commit to one pic.
Have you looked to my Instagram recently? Because that's what's going on.
Oh, no, I haven't. Mine's the same. Because how are you supposed to choose one pic?
Yes, exactly.
Face pics, more face pics, because people love that. Like your face. Yeah. I think like every 6th post. I don't know. I'm just making this up.
Because people post, get a bit confused. They go, happy birthday, whatever. And it's just a pic of them. Anyway.
Lean in. Lean in. I
Okay.
think you should post at least 3 times a week, in the morning or in the evening, and
So
then
not a
you
Sunday though, because last time I posted something on a Sunday evening, you almost shat on my head.
well, so Sunday evening's fine. I feel like you posted at
Oh,
about 3 p.m., which is not fine. It
okay.
makes no sense. Think about what people are doing. Think about what people are doing.
Mm,
Um,
mm. Yeah.
then post more stories, post more work in progress. Because if you post more stories,
Oh,
and I'm making this up, and I'm
yeah.
making it up, if you
I believe
post
everything
more
you're saying.
stories, then
Yeah.
people are seeing you more often, and
Yeah.
Instagram rewards you for using the app, so they show your stuff to more people. And
That
the
makes
longer
so
you
much
go
sense.
without posting, the bigger the punishment is, I think, in my experience.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't posted on Craft Club for a long time, and it's like when I do, I know it's gonna be a flop. I know that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and reels, throwaway reels.
Okay.
Like,
Mm,
this morning I went to studio, turning on the light. They take long though, don't they?
they do
This is why you
take long.
should hire me.
Oh, how much do you charge?
Per reel, 2.5.
Ooh. I don't have that cash lying around, but I will think about it. I will
Thank
think
you
about
so
it.
much.
Yeah.
Should
Thank
we
you
get?
for that.
You're welcome. Should we get
Yeah.
onto today's topic?
I would love to. I've been dying to speak about
What
this.
could it be?
Oh, oh.
So
Mm,
we, I had this moment of not panic. That's really exaggerating.
you
Of
panicked.
like, of is this too old now? Because everyone is speaking about Barbie this whole week past, and now it's like, move on. We're talking about the Women's Soccer World Cup. We'll do that next week. Yeah. So hopefully we're not too late, and I hope that this doesn't read as desperately trying to jump onto a trend.
No, we would never do that. Yeah. Um,
So
mhm.
so we this week we are noticing Barbie. Now,
Barbie.
first things first, this dress is a bit washed out. It is.
No,
It's
guys. I actually noticed that, guys. Andy says to me, "Let's wear pink." What am I doing? Pink earrings, pink top. I almost put my pink Crocs on, then I was like, "No, I'm in bed. I'm not going to do that." Now you're wearing what is that? White.
it's actually lilac. I
It
only
doesn't
have.
read as that. It doesn't read as that. Your background's ugly.
Your background's so stupid. The look at where the curtains end. Make it make sense.
No, they're
I'm
short.
begging
It's a
you.
big stage. It's a
In
big
the
stage,
center?
and people have fallen. No, you know how there's different layers of curtains,
I do
Andy.
because I went to the Waterfront Theatre School. That's not how it looks. Not in the Lane Theatre.
You
Sorry.
don't understand.
Anything.
Anything. You don't
That's what I'm
understand
thinking
anything.
about you. That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm slowly falling down here.
You
Okay.
sucked. So I have a very limited wardrobe at the moment, Satara, and this is my only Barbie adjacent thing. And I think it actually worked really nicely in real life. You can't read it here. I'm looking very washed out, but it's actually
It's the
so
color of your
beautiful.
skin.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Thank you.
Mm,
So we are noticing Barbie. Now we had a request to do a decompression review slash whatever
absolutely.
of the movie. We didn't watch it.
I didn't get to watch it. I was writing my proposal, which I handed in on Friday. Thank you very
Well
much.
done. Well done.
Feeling smart.
Free. Yeah.
Free, sorry. And I really resent everyone speaking about it because I'm like, I feel jealous. I feel two of my students last week said, "Do you want to go to the movies? Do you want
Oh,
to go watch Barbie?" And I was like,
how
first of all, to
inappropriate.
work. First of all, to work there. Second of all, I don't know if I can
Yeah.
legally do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I completely know. And I don't think you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also have it because we were like, oh my gosh, let's go watch Barbie. That'd be so cool. €15 for a ticket.
Oh, how much is that in Ron's?
It's about 300. Bit
Not worth it.
much. So
And
bit
also, it
much.
feels wrong to watch a video of some it feels wrong to watch someone videoing it in the theater and
Yeah.
watching it on a small screen.
Because those are the only streams available. I imagine. Oh, that's scary. They
Oh,
bleep
your hand. Oh, why are they bleeping out your Ariel?
I don't know. I know, right?
Hmm,
Beautiful. That's quite Barbie.
that's
So
very Barbie.
I was trying to look for streams just in case, even though I wouldn't do that because I want to support Greta Gerwig.
Hmm.
But yeah, at the moment, as it stands, it's just of people sitting in the theater, which I didn't know people still did.
I know.
Yeah.
Throwback. Throwback.
But I'm wondering how people get their hands on. I think we've wondered about this out loud before. How people are
Mm,
getting their hands on the thing and then putting it on Soap Today and then putting it on F movies.
mm.
How are they doing that?
I have no idea how, like, most things work.
and
There's so much knowledge in the world.
that we don't have access
I'll
to.
never I'll never get it. I'll never
Um,
get it.
grip as I may,
Hmm. Slipping through my fingers.
slipping through my fingers every time. Do, 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 do.
Enough of that. So so you've said here herstory, but I know we have had a toy episode, so we don't want to repeat
Exactly.
ourselves, which we always do. But grow up, we're only human. So things
Please.
we haven't said about Barbie in our toy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
So let's
if you're
mm.
curious to know a bit more, I think that's such an amazing reason to go listen to the toys episode.
It's also such a beautiful thing to be curious. Isn't that a beautiful human thing?
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
That's how you learn by
Yeah.
being curious.
So don't be
Completely.
ashamed. Don't be
Don't.
ashamed.
There's no shame in wondering. No
No.
shame. Wondering specifically what we think about Barbie or what is our history with
Mm.
relation to Barbie. So
Mhm.
I feel I feel like I really like mentioned my faves. I was a big Barbie head, big fan of Barbies. Really coveted the pregnancy Barbie. Really coveted that.
Mhm.
And the ones that you could alter their hair. The ones where you could alter their hair. Perhaps
Like
she
put
came
a jewel in it or what?
perhaps, or she came with a bottle of dye. I had one, she came with a bottle of dye. Blue. Yeah. Or some of them, maybe making it up, had extra long hair so that you could cut it and not ruin her completely. Because obviously, if a girl has
Oh.
short hair, she's ruined.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, um, I would like to know what you wrote something interesting about your Barbie, and I just want you to say it.
Okay. Don't know what part. My Barbie was a hand-sewn doll with dots for eyes and a felt dress.
That's the part I was a bit
No,
curious.
no, it's just because I went to Waldorf and we didn't really have plastic toys. We had more like stuffed toys, handmade, no
Which is
faces.
completely fine, but it's not a Barbie. Sorry,
No,
it is the
but
Barbie episode.
okay, but that I just wanted to mention that didn't have like a big collection. But when I went to my father's house, I am a child of divorce. He was very into
I can tell.
secondhand. No need to say. He was very into secondhand things, so he would get us secondhand Barbies and secondhand Barbie clothes, which other people had made.
Oh, that's
So all these
cute.
handmade, I know.
Very sustainable.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly why. Or I remember once my mom got me a fake Barbie from ShopRite.
Oh,
You know
those were
those,
great. They were cheap as hell because I used to
and
buy
like you
them.
can just pop their little limbs out.
I used to buy them to make. I told you about this. This is how my foray into fashion was. I buy the cheap ones. They were like 20 rand.
Mm.
Cut scraps of fabric and then make clothes, but pin the clothes in because you can stick a pin straight through those Barbies' bodies. So maybe you twist here.
Oh.
Now, if you were sewing, that's a bit of a hack. It's a bit we don't like little things,
Mm,
finicky things. You just stick a
mm.
pin in.
Amazing. Do you
That's
have a
not moving
picture of
anyway.
that?
No, I don't. I actually don't. Huh.
Hmm.
There's a wonderful workshop I went to when I was a child where they taught us how to do this. Fantastic.
Oh,
Fantastic.
that would have been such a good
I should
content
copy
for the
that.
page.
It would have a well,
Yeah.
you're in luck is because I'm house sitting. I have so much housekeeping. I'm house sitting, and the room I'm staying in, house
Mm.
sitting is first of all such a travel hack, guys.
Yes.
You pay a fee to be on Trusted House Sitters. Now it's Airbnb, except it's free.
Oh
You
my
type
God.
Spain,
How do you
Ontario
gain trust with everything?
through Natalie.
She's
Yeah,
trustworthy.
yeah,
Got it.
very trustworthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Thank
she
you.
has the experience. She's
And
like
then
got a gold badge, I bet, on the website or something.
completely 5-star reviews. Yeah, quite a few.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously, she's very charming.
yeah. So I'm kind of
She's got
riding on a tail.
beautiful doe eyes, doesn't she?
Very big,
Yeah.
wonderful, so lovely.
Wonderful. Yes.
So the room that I'm staying in has a Barbie dream
Hmm.
house in it. Huge. Yeah.
Lucky.
So I will send some pics. Don't worry.
Please send some pics.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that. Thoughts on Ken?
Mm,
Mm,
he didn't call to me as a child. You?
no.
Absolutely not.
It's like old news, he's
It's
snoring,
like,
you know?
what is he gonna do? He's not gonna
Mm,
go shopping. He's not gonna
mm,
drive a pink convertible. He can.
mm. He
He
can.
can.
He
But
can, but it's no,
he's not
he's
gonna.
mm,
People are upset about the Barbie movie because it's reverse sexism.
reverse. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
Piers Morgan.
can
Yeah.
we get into that because we didn't watch the movie. I'd love to guess what the movie's about.
Okay, go. I kind of know because I watched the trailer.
I didn't. Isn't that
That's so
crazy?
clever. I don't usually like to watch trailers because it's so much better to go in blind.
Sorry, I watch trailers all the time, and somehow I think I maybe watched a Barbie trailer where it was like bam, bam, but it was no storyline. It was just like a teaser, like the first
Mhm.
Barbie trailer. But I don't know anything else.
I know the one you mean. I know
Okay,
the one you mean. She's
okay,
big.
thank you.
She's really big.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so it was a long time ago. This is I've been trying to avoid spoilers because I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it this week sometime. But
Fantastic.
these are the clues I have so far because obviously you can only go so far without not knowing about Barbie.
Yes. On the
People have cried real tears.
I've heard this. People, it's the trope of like how I entered the movie, like, and then came
Yes.
out sobbing with the Billie Eilish song, which is so beautiful, that song.
Yeah. So I'm thinking something like deep happens. It's like, oh,
I agree.
I'm thinking it's something to do with the patriarchy. Um, I also know it's age restricted 13. And
Tea.
I've seen some moms on TikTok, South African moms, being like, I brought my daughter to the movies and she wasn't allowed in and it's a children's movie. What's going on? I already paid the 95 rand. And don't you look at the age restriction? Okay.
Also,
So
is it a children's movie? I
no,
don't
it's
think so.
not. It's
I don't
literally
think so.
not. It's literally
But
not.
by that logic, Chucky's a children's movie. It's not. It's just got a doll in it,
Exactly.
babe.
Andy, you
It's
go
exactly that, actually. Yeah.
go comment on those videos. And then
I
I know
will.
that Margot Robbie plays
I also know
blonde
that.
Barbie and Ryan Gosling plays blonde Ken. I
I
know
also
that.
know that. Yeah.
And then I've also seen some clips of like Kate McKinnon, America Ferrera, Issa Rae are like talking like in interviews.
Sorry, I've just seen your next comment. I had the exact same thought. Say it.
What?
Greta?
Oh, Greta Gerwig is not the same as Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
That
Good
is,
to know.
yeah.
So good to know. That's
Because I was
crucial.
like, I was like, hang on, wait.
Oh, gotcha.
I actually Googled Greta Gerwig, and the thing that comes up, if you just scroll down to my little picture that I have here,
I'm looking. Huh.
it's
I'll just look.
Google goes pink, and the little stars appear.
That's so cool.
It's so cool. Imagine that's you. You know what I'm saying?
Um, oh, that movie called Frances Ha. That's nice. She did that.
She did that. Yeah,
Ladybird.
she's done quite a few. I thought she was just an actress, but no, no, no.
Is she an actress?
Yes, she's an
This is,
actress,
I mean,
screenwriter.
the thing about me and you, which I really appreciate, we are not cinephiles at all.
No.
Like, we would, and we're being real because if we were in mixed company, I might feel inclined to be like, oh yeah, I really like her stuff, or like,
Mm,
but I'm
mm,
like, I don't know anything.
mm.
Same with like Steve, when people say like, oh, but that's like quite like Spielberg kind of thing, and I'm like, what do you? I don't actually, genuinely, I don't know what you mean.
I
I don't know
don't
what
say I don't know what you mean. I say,
No, exactly. But now I'm
I
saying
lie. Yeah.
let's
Okay. Let's drop the act. Let's
drop
drop
the
it.
act. Yeah.
Also, it's
Thank you.
like Margot Robbie was also a director in this. I'm like, what is that? What's a director? What is a director? What
Completely
is
agree.
a writer? What is a
Producer?
screenwriter? What's a producer? What do they do? I know what the actors do, the actresses,
That
but
much is
then
so
why?
clear to
But
me.
then why are they getting involved in everything else?
And then when they're improvising something, aren't you as the writer like,
Yeah.
I think I've got that. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, so you can do a job better than me. I
You
wonder if
can
there's
do better than
tension.
me. There
Yeah,
has to be. There has to be.
there has to
Or
be.
like, you
Mm.
know, when it's this famous line is like, did you know Matthew McConaughey improvised, all right, all
Mm.
right, all right.
Yes, yes,
And the
yes.
writers, maybe there's another story where the writer's like, no, I wrote it. I wrote it. But it would be so petty to come out and say that.
Yes. I bet that is a thing.
There's something
Wow.
there. There's something
There's
there.
something there. That's something they're not telling us.
Yeah.
89% on Rotten Tomatoes and 6.6 on IMDb.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good. I'm
Yeah.
watching it either way. Also,
Oh, wait,
TikTok.
wait. 6.6 is bad, but 89 is good, I
Yeah, I'm
think.
gonna go with 89 is very good. Maybe I feel like there's someone bitter on IMDb who like
Barry Wronger.
maybe dated Greta. Who?
Barry Wronger?
Wronger.
Barry Wronger. Famous
Wronger.
movie critic.
I thought you
Barry
weren't a
Wronger.
cinephile, and now you're
Okay.
shaming me for not knowing Barry Wronger.
Okay. I thought we grew up the same, where we
No.
we pored over the newspaper, the
Jelly Bean
Garfield,
Journal.
the Jelly Bean Journal. Barry Wronger's
Yes.
face is always within those pages. Smiling.
Okay, here's the thing about me reading, which I revisited this year. If something doesn't mean something to me like long term, I'm not gonna read it properly. I'm
Retain
just gonna
it.
go like I'm just gonna glance over it.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fair.
reading his name and remembering it. I'm going, eh.
Well, there was a time where we would have to, if we were going to go to the cinema, it was like, well, let's get the newspaper. Okay, so it's on at 2.
Yes.
That's so funny.
That
Anyway,
is
and
so funny.
his face was always there. So I just remember him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. And then I was on TikTok, obviously, and this guy came. I've actually thought about wanting to get into like investing, and like
What?
yeah, because I realized that my pension fund might not be enough for me to survive on when I'm old.
Because you're going to live
So
to like 95.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I want to live a lush life. So I was like, "Ugh, I guess people should are investing, I should invest." And then this TikTok read my mind, and this guy came up and he was like, guys, go and invest in the name Barbie, not like Barbie movie. I don't know. It's like the name every time the name Barbie is used, or whatever, or someone buys it, you should invest in that name, buy stocks in it now before the movie comes out. And that's my he
Yeah.
like gives tips on investments, and I was almost going to do it, and then I was looking at the comments and someone said, yeah, just like how you told me to invest in blah blah blah, and I lost all my
Oh
money or
no.
something, and I
Oh
was
no.
like, huh, maybe I won't listen to a stranger on the internet.
You should isn't Savannah's brother an investor? Did I make that up? Speak
He's
to him.
like a financial advisor, I think.
So it's the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah,
That's exactly the same thing. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I'll speak to
Cool.
Sav's brother, Booty, for
Perfect.
free.
Anything else about the Barbie movie we have to say?
um I don't. Okay. uh Okay, it's 'cause something to do with the patriarchy. Um,
Loving yourself, I think.
is it? But people are crying.
But maybe that's why, because
Oh,
they
okay.
are still learning to do
I
that.
thought it was like maybe it's something like the women are smiling, but they're actually sad inside because they focus on their beauty only.
I
And
think
then
she,
there's a scene with her feet, and they're like this.
yeah. So the way they filmed that, Satara,
Mm,
she's walking in the high heels, Margot,
mm,
and she reaches a marker. Maybe the producer that puts that down.
mm.
And when she reaches the marker, there's a bit of sticky tape and double-sided tape, and the shoes then stick to the floor. So then when she takes her feet out very elegantly, if
Yes.
that, if having pointy feet is what elegance is, inspect that.
Yes.
Then she puts her feet down in the exact position that they were in the shoes, like a real
Amazing.
Barbie. But
Amazing.
there was a bar in front of her to hold on to, so she didn't wobble
Like a ballerina.
like a ballerina completely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That
yeah,
thank you for that
I did
law.
my research. Thank you.
Wow.
I
That's
actually did my
beautiful.
research. Yeah.
Once.
Part of my research was rewatching the I'm a Barbie Girl music video. You?
I didn't rewatch it, but I remember watching it as a child and being like, "Oh, the Barbie video's on."
It was the
It's a
song of
banger.
the summer,
It's a
guys. You
banger.
couldn't go anywhere without
Mm.
hearing that. And I remember, of course, I didn't have the CD, but I remember when I went to someone's house and they were playing it, it'd be like, yes, we get to listen
That's
to the song.
sweet.
How sad.
Sweet.
How funny. So I rewatched the video very interestingly. The singer is a brunette.
Oh,
You're not a
so
Barbie girl.
was this "I'm a Barbie Girl in a Barbie World"? Life's fantastic. Was this like a tongue-in-cheek song?
I think so. I think
Okay.
I think
Okay.
often we look back on the past, and we've said this before, I think, and
Mm.
we think, God, people were so corny, whatever. But hang on, they were being funny. They were being self-aware.
Mm,
No way they
yes.
were just like, this is an awesome song. They were like, this will be so funny. And they were right. And then Ken in the music video is bald.
Wow.
And then he has like a shaved part here, almost like a snake. And it's not a maybe it is, not a reference to anything I know.
Maybe it's a gang sign.
Maybe it's a gang sign. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
You ever think about that if it's a gang sign?
No, I've never thought about that until now. Until right now.
And I remember singing along to those lyrics, and I remember specifically the lyrics: "Kiss me there, kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky." Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, but we didn't know what that
we
was.
didn't know, and we sang along with our whole hearts. And I'm thinking about
Yes.
like this generation are going to look back and be like, "Guys, remember Megan the Stallion?" And we used to sing along, and like we didn't know what we were saying. Ha. Yeah, that's going to be that. That's sweet. Yeah.
Okay. Is it sweet? Yeah, I guess.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I asked my boss for a bucket and a mop the other day, and she went, and I went, because our minds are broken.
Your
Anyway,
boss. That's very cool.
no, she's cool.
Now, what are some classic Barbie things? Because and this is coming out a lot on TikTok. You doing that?
I'm because I'm thinking.
Thank you. I I'm so happy with the video element.
I know, I love it.
Hopefully it works. So
Hopefully it works.
so because I forgot to not
What?
scratch my eye. God, okay. I was like, let me put on
Why
some
is there?
mascara to look nice for the camera. Sorry. There, I'm being vulnerable. Are you happy?
Oh, I'm ecstatic. Thank
S-
you.
So what's coming out now because Barbie's trending on TikTok or whatever is that
Yes.
lots of people are saying like, oh my gosh, should we all do this when we were kids or whatever. So I just wanted to know what some of the classic Barbie things, for example, making them kiss, which I don't
Yes.
know if I was that
Tick.
into that, but I remember that was a trend.
Hi, kiss. It's easy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Biting the Barbie shoes and the Barbie purses. Do you have a memory of doing that? Chewing. Hmm?
Why did you? Well, how old were you? 4.
I don't know. I just have a memory of biting down into that.
Funny, I don't actually have a memory of that. I love that. Let us know if that's a classic thing, guys, because I'm not saying it's not.
Surely, really. I thought you would have been like, yeah, I used to chew the shoes.
More
No,
like, oh no, the dog swallowed one of the shoes. What now?
calling me a dog. And then the sound of Velcro when you're taking the Barbie's clothes off, and
The
then,
the
oh,
Velcro rectangles.
yeah, yeah, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's so
That's a
nice.
nice. That's a very nice memory that I brought to you.
What a lust to sew that stuff. It must have been so
I'm
small.
sure. Finicky, hey?
Finicky, finicky. Cutting their hair and then in that moment learning the lesson of like things that aren't real
Oh,
don't grow back.
yeah, yeah,
Just don't grow
yeah.
back. That was
That's a
sad.
big lesson. That's a big lesson.
Huge lesson to learn.
And also
Huge.
scribbling on the Barbie's face. You do that? Yeah. Bet you
I
did, yeah. If you were creative, you would have, yeah. And then the classic arched feet and the skinny body, and she's white.
of
That's
course she is.
that's what I remember from Barbies. I don't think I had a POC Barbie.
I
They wouldn't
didn't. I'll
they
be
wouldn't
honest
tell
with
it to
you, I
us. They
didn't.
wouldn't tell it to us.
And it's eating disorder vibes,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sprinkling the seeds of
Oh,
later you'll wish you looked like this.
I've got a little fact down
Please.
here when
Love to
but
hear.
maybe I could scroll to it. I could scroll to it. I've written so much here. I've done a lot of research actually.
Same, same.
One 2006 study in the
Mm.
journal Development Psychology, for example, found that 5 to 8-year-old girls exposed to Barbie had less confidence in their own bodies and expressed a stronger desire to be thin than girls who didn't play with the doll.
It's so dark. That is so dark. And they
Very.
make like Barbies that are size 10, size
Yes.
12,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, but that's not what you picture when you think of Barbie. You think of the
No.
thin blonde girl.
Mm,
That's
mm,
sad.
mm.
That is sad.
I
Now,
understand.
yeah, we're not anti-Barbie, but it is worth
No.
noting she's problematic.
Well, I've got some more stuff to say.
Remember when
I've actually got tea about
you
Barbies.
got tea?
Yeah.
Well, should we get into the tea?
Let's get into the history of Barbie because that's where the tea is, if
That's
I'm
where the
honest.
tea is. I watched a Trixie Mattel video about,
Love
you know,
Trixie Mattel.
love her, the walking talking
Mhm,
Barbie, and she said
mhm,
something so interesting. It
mhm.
was that Barbies are a snapshot into like the culture of the moment because it's about
Brilliant.
the lives of the women in that era. For example, we're in the era of women can do it all and
Mm,
body
mm,
positivity. And then you look at the
mm.
Barbies, it's reflected in that. And the
Absolutely.
Barbies of the 50s were like, she can drive a car now. She's got her own house now. And it was like, whoa. And then the next year it was like, well, we want to rock and roll. We want to dance. We want to groove.
Why is that funny?
Yes.
Carry
I want
on.
to pop lock jam it. Great. And their bodies reflected that. So suddenly you had a Barbie
Mm.
that could do this. I'm turning, I'm
Ooh,
bending, I'm bending my wrists.
yes.
Really cool.
That is very, very cool. Thank you. Can I talk to you about Ruth Handler? Do you know her?
Yes, I know the name. Didn't we talk about her on the toy episode? She's so familiar to me. Not
No,
familiar
scroll
enough
down.
to.
You'll see a picky. Scroll
I was
down.
going
You'll
to
see a
ask who's your
picky.
old friend.
She's Ruth Handler. She died in 2002, Andy, RIP.
I
Um,
didn't. I didn't say don't R.I.P. I just said who's your friend. He's gone.
well, she looks like Betty White, doesn't she? Because she has white hair. Okay. Betty White, RIP. Sorry. Okay. So she invented Barbie in 1959. Well, she invented this toy company called Mattel with her husband.
Yes.
Like I think 20 years before that. Anyway, they made lots of things. They even made Jack in the Box.
Oh my God,
Um,
he's such an icon.
I know, right? So
And
she's a
scary.
genius. She's a genius.
Wow.
Um,
Amazing.
my timelines are a little messed up. Like I don't know about history, so I was like, surely Barbie was made in like the 1800s, but
I wasn't that
no,
messed up. I wasn't as messed up as you.
1959. That's like the other day.
That kind of checks out to
Um,
me. It kind of checks out.
okay, so I won't put you in the same box as me. Um, so she named Barbie after her daughter, and she named Ken after her son. So
That's so
obviously Barbie,
normal.
that's so fine, and because they were a couple. So she was actually
And they were
inspired
so
by
sexy. Yeah.
so sexy, and yeah, let's not get into that.
And had
Um,
huge boobs.
oh,
This is,
wow,
yeah. Okay.
perky. Okay, so she got inspired by her daughter because her daughter would play with paper dolls and give them adult roles. Um, and so she actually said to hubby and team, she said, Hubs, what about
Hubs.
this? Should we just make these dolls like adults? And he was like, no, sweetie, you don't know what you're talking about. So then she takes a trip to Europe, right?
Euro trip.
And she Euro trip and she
Let me guess,
finds
June, July. Yeah. Yeah.
probably look, and she and she saw these dolls called Build Lily,
Stole the idea.
BILDLLI, and she was inspired, incredibly inspired. If you scroll down, you can see Barbie and a Build Lily.
Oh my God, she literally stole the idea. Ruth
Yeah.
is so hectic. She's stealing
Okay,
from more creators.
but then I read further. I clicked on another article, which is not like me. I usually just take it at face value and think that's truth. And Build Lily is actually an adult Barbie. So they were sold in like adult stores. So it's like a sex Barbie,
What do you do with
kind
it?
of. I don't know. It's like look, a peek under her clothes.
Uh,
So she took it and like made it into like a child Barbie.
what does she do to make it like for a child?
I don't know. I guess
You know what I mean? Because like they both
they
sexy
both look the
dolls.
same.
They both
Okay,
look like
sexy.
sexy dolls. Yeah.
You're not letting go of the sexy thing. Okay.
Well, because
And
because one of the points about Barbie is like people critique it for being like a sex doll for children.
oh yeah, I
It's
mean
like,
that's what it was
why
based
is
on.
this? Yeah, exactly. Why is this
Yeah, I don't
Barbie?
know. Well,
Why? Yeah.
but then should she be fugly?
I completely agree. Should she be fugly?
Yeah. What's the alternative? Fugly or beautiful?
Well, it's either or. You're
Yeah.
either fugly or you're smoking hot. Which one would you like to be? I know my answer,
I know my answer. I'm gonna keep it private because I'm a
but I
private
know
person.
it. But I
Yeah,
know it, and I think I can
exactly.
guess yours.
You can. Don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, so something very interesting actually. She's an icon, this lady. It's a roller coaster ride here, Ruth
Build
Handler.
Lily. Oh, Ruth.
She no, Ruth Handler. In 1970, unfortunately, she got cancer
Oh no.
and she was pushed out of the business,
By your
which is
hubby. By hubby.
I'm guessing so. This is according to the Jewish Women's Archive. And her illness
I could have guessed as much.
okay,
You didn't need to say. Yeah.
and her illness inspired her to create a business called Nearly Me. She's a business lady, which developed prosthetic breasts for cancer survivors. Isn't that amazing? She won a
Wow.
prize. I can't remember the prize, but she won one.
That's amazing.
I
God, she's such
know.
an innovator.
I
You also
know.
get that vibe from her. Sorry.
R.I.P. R.I.P. And a bit about the history of Barbie dolls. There's also some tea here.
Spill
So
it.
the first black Barbie came in 1980. Can you believe?
Sure, that's
30,
shocking.
what's it? 30, 20 something years after, Whitey was born. Um,
And
and
she was
then
white, eh? Very pale, which is beautiful.
very pale. Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely
which is
beautiful.
beautiful.
But that's
Case in
not
point.
everyone. That is not everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. In the 80s and 90s, they started to represent women in underrepresented careers. So I'm assuming Builder Barbie, Dr. Barbie, etc.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would assume that too.
In 2015, they started introducing different body types.
2015.
Yeah, and in 2023, this year, there's the first Barbie with Down syndrome. So
Really?
we're getting there. We're getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Getting
We're
there.
getting
And
there.
I read, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my mic. I'm really sorry for
No,
doing that
that's
mid
fine.
history.
That's
I'm
okay.
some of the Barbies you can get nowadays are so cool.
So
Like you
cool.
can get, I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Move Like Me or like I Can Move Barbies or whatever. And they're just like completely
Bendy. Wow. I think that's maybe representing people with hypermobility. Me.
finally,
Finally, and then
finally.
some tea for you because I know you love gossip.
I do.
In
I'm
in
starved for
1990
it.
in 1992, there was a Barbie who was actually pulled off the shelves. Who there was like a few like a range of Barbies that spoke when you clicked something, and she said, "Maths is tough." So the feminists got involved.
Oh,
Oops.
of course they did.
You know how they get. And, you know, boop, boop.
I'm imagining they got a bit hysterical.
They exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And there was also a Barbie, who she was called Computer Virus Barbie,
That's
and
funny.
it
Funny name.
I know, I know, I know, I know. It was a sticker book. It was a sticker book, that they made with her, and it was I can be a computer engineer, and this was in 2010. And no one really paid attention until 2014 when someone realized that in the book, Barbie is instead of Barbie coding her own video game and fixing her friend's laptop, she downloads a virus and relies on a couple of boys to do the actual tech work.
Ah,
And she says, I'm only creating the design idea. I'll need Steven's and Brian's help to turn it into a real game.
how is this real life that this happened?
I know. How are people just being like, oh, that's a great idea. Go on.
Run it. God, that's so embarrassing.
So they have to
How
pull
far
that
we've
off.
come. How
I
far we've come.
know. And also, I've actually, something I've learned is that Oreo is a slur.
I,
Did you know that?
yeah, I actually did know that.
Okay, I didn't. I
Well,
guess
it's like people saying like coconut.
yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
So in 1997, there was a black Barbie called Oreo, and they had to pull it off
What?
the shelves because they didn't know it was a racial slur. Which
But
is like do some research.
but
I don't know.
also, you even if it wasn't a slur, why is the name Oreo? Dog biscuit.
Yes, it's so hectic. It's so hectic. People
That's
like to people.
insane.
I know. I
Wow.
know.
This Barbie you've added a picture of here is crazy. Please explain it to me.
Which one? The one with the video?
Camera.
The camera, yes. So according to Reader's Digest, they wrote a wonderful article in 2021 about Barbie
Fantastic.
scandals. And there's if they call it the FBI's least wanted Barbie. So
Okay.
so in 2010, again, 2010 is
Big
obviously a,
year.
big year. They introduced Video Girl Barbie, a doll with a camera inside that could record 30 minutes of video and stream it to a computer. But the
What?
FBI wasn't so sure about her. A memo sent to law enforcement agencies around the country warned that the doll could be used to record pornography or other inappropriate material. Parents freaked when word of the memo leaked, reported NBC. You gotta say. But an FBI statement explained that the alert's intent was to ensure law enforcement agencies were aware that the doll, like any other video capable equipment, could contain evidence and to not disregard such an item during a search.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
Isn't that crazy?
quite a cool doll, I must say.
It's so
She's got a
cool.
beautiful necklace on.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then
Beautiful necklace.
the kind of the star of the necklace, kind of the jewel here, um,
Yes.
is a camera. And in her back, she's got a little TV.
Yeah.
This is something I actually want to say in the housekeeping. Do you also get this when you're like in someone's house without them? I don't know if you've done house sitting before. My paranoia is always like, there's a camera and microphone.
Literally every time
Mm.
I go into my neighbor's house to feed her cats when she's away, I think there's a camera here. Smile.
And then
Smile.
I think, Andy, there's no way they could have the gigabytes to store that much video information. They wouldn't be doing that, just running a video all the time. Then I thought of something else, sensor activated videos.
Oh, duh.
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 Duh. So really be careful.
No, I'm on my best behavior when I'm alone in someone's house.
Me
Because
too.
of that.
Me too. I'll go do my
Because
voice notes on my walk. You know what I mean? I'll go do my voice notes on my walk.
love that. They mustn't know about our secrets.
They mustn't know.
They mustn't
Any more
know.
Barbie tea for me is so much information, which I love.
I know, there's so much information. Any more Barbie tea? Yes. Sorry. In 1963, there was a teen Barbie babysitter, and she was sold with a little diet book. And the cover of the diet book said, "Don't eat." That was the diet. That was the
Oh
diet.
my God. Wait, why was the babysitter and dieting going hand in hand?
I don't
Kind of
know.
kind of
I don't
random.
know. It was 1963, so it was
Oh,
like a
it's
few
a
years
different
after
time.
they introduced the Barbie. So I think they were maybe workshopping. I don't know. I hope someone got fired, is all I'm saying.
That is a different time. Don't eat.
I
Wow.
know. I know.
I've been looking at kind of more current stuff on TikTok with regards to
Mm.
Barbie, and I found some horrible things.
Oh, did you?
Just
Oh, sorry.
no, sorry, not like that. Just like ugh, losers.
Oh,
So,
my mind.
so
Creative, yeah.
someone like people. This is one. It's like, you know, the beautiful Billie Eilish song, and it
Yes.
goes like this, and
Okay.
then the caption is like, "Let's normalize adults playing with Barbies again." No,
No.
no, that's no.
Oh, I think I've seen something like that.
Well, it's
I
like,
think I've seen something. When did we start shaming playing or something? I'm like,
yes.
you can be. I click sea glass now. I'm playful, but I'm not. I'm
I'm
not, and I don't mean to
playful.
shame. And I don't mean to shame, but I'm not pretending that I'm on a horse and I'm not doing the hobby horse around. I'm not
I think
shaming.
I think
I'm
we've
just
made
saying that
it.
that's not me.
I think we've made it quite clear that we do shame pretend play quite a lot for adults.
Do we?
We do. Well, we've done the hobby horse thing already. We've
Have
shamed them
we?
quite a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Have we?
now we're shaming adult Barbie play. Just kidding. But like when people are like, "Oh, this is like a way to heal my inner child." Maybe if you're in a
Get sea glass.
it's free. It's really
It
free.
is free.
If it's maybe guided by a therapist, sure.
Oh yeah,
But there's so
like
many
that.
other ways to heal your inner child. But sorry,
Mhm.
do whatever you want. I don't care.
Do whatever you want.
Then
Somehow I think Lego is fine.
it is
Anyway,
fine. It
continue.
is fine because it's why is it fine? Why is it fine?
Because it's cool.
Because it's cool. There's the endless possibilities.
Engineer. And you could be an engineer.
You could be an engineer. And I think the element for me, and this is controversial as someone who works with children, I don't like pretend play. I don't like imagination stuff.
Oh, I love it.
Don't worry, I'm not having a child, so don't worry. But like the thing of like, oh, I'm so tired of I don't even know what to get. I don't even know how to make something up. I'm so tired after my day of work, Barbie. Let's go for a drive. I don't know. Is that the kind of thing
Okay.
they would say?
No, I'm in
That's
it.
okay. That's so boring.
You're a natural storyteller.
Whereas with Lego, I'm just building. I'm just building.
Oh, I'm building and then I'm playing. That's just me.
Okay.
Sorry, not now. Sorry, not at 32. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Sorry. As a child, of course I played
I'm not.
pretend. Hey, I'm not
Yes.
an animal.
Okay.
Then the other thing that people are doing is people are making dramas. You know how people do with the
Oh,
Sylvanian family, so it's very funny.
yes, yes,
People are
yes.
they're doing it with Barbies, it's not funny at all. And people are just like, oh my gosh, can you do one where she does this? And
Make
then
it
the
yourself. Okay. Oh, so
one
you
where
know what grinds my gear? When people post recipes and they go, "Can I make this with peanut butter instead of tahini, whatever?" Or tahiti.
it is funny. It is funny.
But okay. Or someone's like, "Oh, I don't like coriander. Can I make this without?" Yes, you
Yes.
can. Why are you asking on the
They
thing?
want
Yes.
attention. They want attention. It's stupid. It's stupid stuff.
It's stupid
It's
stuff.
stupid stuff. Also, you can just this is one of my worst things when you just don't pause and think, could I find this out by myself? Because
Yes.
I'll Google, can I use parsley instead of coriander or something? And then it'll be like, depends. If you're making this kind of dish, yes, it'll work. If you're making this kind of dish, it won't really work. Cool. Sorted now. I can backspace my message on Deliciously Ella's video.
Yes.
Because I'm making her do emotional labor otherwise.
Exactly.
Another kind of this parents on TikTok. I mean, I'm just more and more. I'm thinking it should be illegal to post your child on TikTok unless it's because some of them are very funny and I do like that. But
Yeah, but they should black out the faces or
I
something.
know it's just so
Yeah.
like
Mm.
using them for content, and it's
Mm.
like a lot of it is like, oh my gosh, my son just said something so funny to me, and it's like you fed him that line.
Mm.
You
Yes,
fed him that line.
exactly.
Yeah.
So many
So
things now. I'm like, that's acting. That's
that's
acting.
acting. That's acting. And this video I saw and it went viral. Oh, I don't know what viral is on TikTok. So
Same.
this
Same.
I don't know. Because someone said something
Mm.
like, oh, this only got 1,000 views.
I don't know. Sometimes I see something with like 21 million likes, not even the views, and I'm like,
Oh,
wow, is this
what?
on
Wow.
everyone's
Gee
for this
whiz.
page?
And it was like a video of her son playing with Barbies. Caption: I saw my son playing with my daughter's Barbies. So you know what I did? Dot dot dot. Cuts to him at the toy shop in the Barbie aisle. I got him his own. Let's stop shaming it. And it's like you could have done that in a way that wasn't just like I'm the best. By the way,
Yes, but also don't make a video about it.
don't make a video.
Just
Oh
do
my
something
god!
nice. Just do
Just
something nice and
just go
normal.
just go
Just
buy
be
a
a normal person.
just
Just be
go
a
buy
normal
your
person.
son the Barbie doll and
Exactly.
don't post about it. People
Exactly.
are such freaks. And one day people are going to look back on this era and be like, I can't believe people were such freaks. And Andy and Satara were brave enough to speak about it.
Exactly. Exactly. No, that
Exactly.
side of TikTok where people make contact with their children, content with their children are it's so dark.
It's so
Like
dark.
there's this woman that comes up on my page a lot who exposes
Mom
like the
Uncharted.
thank you. And she looked at the she paid to look at and if you pay some site or something, they can look at like the analytics behind an account.
Oh.
And there's one account of this mom posting her young daughter. Is the audience is 93% male.
Oh, that's so scary.
Isn't that
Oh my God.
frightening? Isn't that frightening?
And I've seen her say, like, you kn- these people know
They
this and
know,
they're
they
still
know.
doing it
They
because they
they
know that gets the money
there's
or whatever
screenshots of
it
them
is.
replying to creepy men's comments.
Saying what?
Like your daughter's so beautiful. I know, isn't she a star?
Ew, that's
Ew.
so
Ew.
disturbing. That is so
Just
disturbing.
yeah.
Oh my God.
I hate it. I hate it.
But I've had such a wonderful time today.
What are you looking forward to this week?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to, I'm having a reconnection with me week.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm alone this whole week. When last?
That's a
I'm alone this
blessing.
whole week. Catch me at the end of the week being like, but I'm just going to be every day walking the little dog,
Aw.
making myself. I made myself a pasta sauce yesterday. And I thought Tara would be so proud. It was so
Oh,
yummy and so easy.
I'm getting hungry now,
You
actually.
starving myself too.
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
be just walking around this little village. It's a 20-minute walk to the shops. It's long.
Oh,
I don't mind. And yeah, just chilling, Satara, if I'm
I
being
love
honest
that.
with you.
Do you think you challenge yourself to make a friend?
No.
Okay. So I'm going with my third year class on a field trip. Um,
Cute.
for 2 nights to Simonstown. We're going for like a photography field trip. Isn't that
That is
cute?
more than a field trip. That's a camp.
Yeah,
We're
it's a
going to
camp.
Froggy Pond, or what's it called? Camp Froggy.
No, we're going to a fancy Airbnb. Thank you very much.
That didn't even cross my mind as an option. With
No,
your peers, right? Not your students, right?
no, my students.
Oh, okay. Stars, as soon as you arrive, you're going to be like, guys, don't choose rooms. We're making a Christmas bed in the lounge.
I'm not. I promise I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
that
not.
sounds so fun.
I know, I know, I know. It's gonna be
God,
so fun.
what are you
They're
going to
gonna
do?
be. Well, I'm just gonna be assisting them. I'm gonna be like helping them with lighting because we're doing um also, to be clear, the lecturers are also going to be there, so it's a proper school trip.
Work.
Okay,
It's work.
yeah, it's work. It's work. I'm going to be getting them up one morning at 6 a.m. That's going to be fun to get people in their early 20s up so early. Um,
Yay.
I know,
They're
I'm
going to
so
be
excited.
grumpy.
I know, Grumpy. I'm going to be
And
making pots
you're
of
going to be
coffee.
like,
Mother,
yeah,
mother, mother,
mother hen.
mother hen, giving them, stacking them snacks. Safety first. Walk in pairs.
Or her mother.
Call her mother, exactly. And we're gonna do early morning shoot. We're gonna do evening shoot with Flash.
Jeez,
Oh,
that
it's
sounds
gonna be so
amazing.
fun.
Jeez, that
I
sounds
know,
amazing.
I know.
Wow.
I'm gonna read my book.
What book?
I forgot what it's called. It's some academic thing. Don't
Oh,
get excited. Don't get excited.
okay.
Yeah,
No, that's fine.
no worries.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
joining me.
I
I had a
love
wonderful time.
this. I love this. This is my new thing. It's a
Is
heart.
it? Is this like the new this?
Yeah.
Do people do this already? Because that's really cute.
People don't do this. People do this.
Money.
No, I'm making a heart with my fingers.
Oh, it doesn't look like one.
Oh, for the people who are listening, shut up. For the people who are listening, I'm putting my hands in a
It's the M
eurythmy
sign
T.
from you. Okay, wait. Okay, I was going to say the M part from YMCA. What were you going to say?
The eurythmy T. You don't know eurythmy. And
I know of it. Of course I do.
that's F. So the eurythmy T is looking like a heart. The eurythmy T is looking like a heart.
I feel
Yeah.
terrible for everyone who only listened to this.
Wait, T is not that. Don't worry. Okay. Watch the video. Where are we posting this video? YouTube.
I said it's not
Vimeo.
going on fucking Vimeo. Tidal.
OnlyFans.
You know, it originally was just for artists.
It's true. And
We are artists.
exactly.
Bye.
I've had a whale of a time.
I've had a whale of a time. Love you all.
Love
Bye.
y'all. Bye.
Wow, how amazing.